Hey, Dr. Wright here. Just want to go over a couple of uh, issues that a lot of patients will kind of bring up. But did you know that that if you've been in a car accident, and it might have been a small little fender bender, but you never got treatment, that those little fender benders can create a lot of severe health problems down the road. And so this is one of the reasons why it's so important to get treatment, regardless if you have very little pain or no pain at all, especially if you've been in a car accident. If nothing else, just to get checked out, and it may only be 1 or 2 visits. It can happen. And then what I commonly will find is that patients have a golden period where they may not feel a lot of pain at the very beginning of the accident, but then whether it's 1 week or 2 weeks after the accident, they'll start having all this kind of pain. And it can be in the back or the neck. And what has happened is they'll have a whiplash in that regard, and it may just be a small sprain strain, but just that small sprain strain will cause irritation in the nervous system and in the pain fibers of the neck, and it will also create a thickening of the connective tissues that are in the neck or the low back. And that thickening of those tissues over time can cause a lot of problems down the road if not treated immediately, because the main thing about chiropractic is getting the pain out and restoring that range of motion. And so one of the things we also see too is that patients will go to the ER right after an accident, and they'll just get released, and the doctor will say, oh, you'll be fine in a couple of weeks, without ever getting any kind of follow-up treatment after that. That also can cause a lot of problems down the road. So it's mainly because, yeah, medical doctors or people in the medical profession, they're not trained to be able to identify subluxations or segmental dysfunctions. And what that is that's where you have the vertebra in their neck and back. After an accident, that soft tissue will become altered, and that's usually because of the sprain strain, and then becomes very irritated and inflamed, and you'll also get a thickening of those ligamentous tissues, and you may just think it will go away over time, and sometimes it does, but then it's just because you're guarding and you're just learning to live with the pain. And that's one of the things that you shouldn't have to do, because one of the things you got to get into the chiropractic, you need to get treated, even if it's a physical therapist. I'd be fine with that, but obviously, I'm going to be a little biased here and say that it's important to go to the chiropractor. That's our main thing, because we are able to treat the connective tissues and the segmental dysfunctions, and definitely get you feeling better at the very end of the day. So anyways, one of the things we do here in this office is obviously we treat a lot of auto injuries, and our main goal is to document these injuries, whether you have an attorney or not, and to be able to show the insurance company that there has been injury and that you are entitled to compensation, and to also be entitled to feel better and have those injuries resolved, so that they do not end up being more problems down the road. And these, and all it can be is the smallest injury can cause these major issues down the road. But anyways, in our office we offer same-day appointments for those people that have been in an auto accident. Our goal is to get you in as soon as possible, and don't worry about costs. Especially if the accident is not your fault, we will look for ways to be able to make sure that that's all paid for, so it's no out-of-pocket cost for you, and we'll have that figured out by the time you come into the office. And then of course, if the insurance covers it, we always will wait for payment, so it's no cost to you until you get 100% better, and we wait for the payment, of course, from the insurance company. Anyways, please don't hesitate. We're here for you. Just let us know, and we will get you in and start treatment as soon as possible. Anyways, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Thanks so much.